Here today with Baker University head wrestling coach Cody Garcia. Coach, this upcoming weekend will be the national qualifiers. You'll try and compete to qualify for some athletes for the NAIA National Championships, March 4th and 5th in Topeka. But last time we talked, we hosted the Heart Championships, and you've also had a couple of duels in between there. But what were your overall thoughts on the Heart Championships as we hosted that event?
Well, it was good. I think anytime you can develop a fan base and allow fans and showcase the work we've been putting in is a good thing. I think as we grow the sport, it's still kind of in a foundational stage from our program standpoint, at least. It's important to have home events, and it's been a struggle a little bit to get those opportunities. It's something I really want to build on going into next year and building that schedule and to having some more home events. But anytime you get to bring in that caliber of teams, where you got a handful of teams that are ranked in the country, it's a good opportunity for us to compete in and for our fans to be able to see.
Yeah, now upcoming will be the national qualifier. If you could kind of break down how this national qualifier works. What's kind of the format, and in the end, how do athletes qualify for those that don't know?
Yeah, definitely. So they basically the top three at each weight are automatically in. That's at the qualification, and then we go to at-large bids after that. And you kind of put your whole season in front of the panel and say, hey, this is kind of what this guy brings. But I think you can't leave it in the hands of that. You got to put yourself in that top three position. And really, if you do that, you got to have some confidence going to the national tournament. We have, they said I think 6 out of the 10 national champs came from this qualifying group last year. I think we had the highest percentage of All-Americans that coming out of this group. So it's tough. It's a grind. But again, like I said, if you can make it through there, I think you should have some confidence going to the national tournament that wherever you get placed, even just distance yourself from your own qualifying group makes it an easier road. So like I said, top three. I foresee us getting a handful of at-large bids after that, but we got to make sure we take care of business and get into the top three. With that, we will probably only have 3 to 4 guys seated in the top three. So on paper, that 3 or 4 qualifiers is kind of what's expected, and then kind of we got to overperform a little bit. I think we're capable of having that 6 to 8 range. But we got to trust in our training right now and go in there and just enjoy the opportunity to go showcase that work.
Yeah, in the most competitive region in the NAIA, you guys are seated right now at second, which has to be really exciting for your program. What would it mean to get through and finish second as the top team one of the top teams in one of the most prolific regions?
Yeah, and I think it speaks to our depth and our consistency from top to bottom. Right now we've had a hard time breaking into where we wanted to. In the national rankings, just we don't have enough guys in the top 6 spots where those kind of score a lot of your points. And then we were in the same position last year. I think we were ranked 18th, 19th going into this weekend. We ended up at 6th in the country. So I think it's all about peaking at the right time. But it's important to one, peak at the right time. So for these guys to believe that they're right there with Grandview's ranked number 1 in the region and number 1 in the country, and we're sitting 2 with 3 and 4 right behind us. So we're gonna have to compete. We're gonna have to battle, and I think as long as we do those things, we're gonna put ourselves in a good position.
Coach, this national qualifier is going to be up in Des Moines, hosted by Grandview. And in this regional qualifier, you guys have been able to compete against a lot of the teams in your regional. Does that, help your guys, going into this preparation, knowing that they face a lot of these same wrestlers?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, the more you wrestle somebody, it kind of depends on what side of it you are. There's times when you're the top guy, you really got to set a tone. Early in matches, early in the season, like to kind of distance yourself and kind of take the air out of them, like, I'm not going to be able to beat the guy down the road. And then on the other side, if it's somebody that's, beat you before, you got to feel like each time you go out there, you got a better understanding of what you need to do. So I think there's some benefits to that, where basically a lot of it's aligned off conference alignment. So, we duel these teams, we see them, just regionally, we see them a lot. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of matches that we're going to have to, win back, or we're going to have to kind of distance ourselves just to send a message here late, that we are peaking at the right time. But that is part of it. But I think it's also a good thing because we know that we're sharpening. I mean, steel sharpens steel, and I think that's what that region is.
Well, Coach, we really appreciate your time today, and good luck to all your wrestlers at the National Qualifier here coming up this weekend.
Awesome.